Proving linear B translations make no sense. Okay, here we have a linear B translation from linearbnososmasonia.com. Okay, you've got Toto Weya Sewe Koroto Otera Tukatere Itadawa. And you've got Mari on the right, Mari 1, Mari 1, Mari 2. And they've translated it as the young boy Tote Weya Sewe gives one re to the daughter and two re to Ibid. Do you really think they would note down the transactions of children on a tablet? Here we have another one. Wodeya Deminia, followed by the number 1. This can only be one person. Thus her name is Wodeya Deminia. Meno and Pukaro are men's names. I've said in another video how many excuses there have been in the translation method that anything that doesn't make sense is just credited as a name of someone. And you'll see this a recurring theme, that there's just, oh, it's someone's name. Pukaro and Kadita, Pirowona and Kira, they're just listing names. Tablet PYCN 608. Thus they will fatten fatted pigs. The community officials. Piswa pigs 3. Metapa pigs 3. Pethnos pigs 6. And so on. They really are just listing pigs. Now, yes, you would list pigs for a transaction, a trade. Would you really need to say that they fatten fatted pigs? There is a serious problem with the assumption of what this says. They've taken symbols and they've given them phonetic meaning, such as this: Jo a se so si, si a ro, opi dami io, p, and then 82 because they don't know what that means. Metapa, and they've made words out of all of these phonetic translations. Now this one's crazy. This just shows the stretch at which the translators go to make their argument. It's actually a twisting of the truth. They've literally translated vir, the Latin word vir meaning man, to be a ancient Greek translation for men. Tokodomo, they've decided, means wall builders. And horde, they believe, means barley. Now this site, Mycenaean Miscellany, they've got to have something, right? That makes sense. Kara erijo meno, and they've assumed meno means month or months. So they translate it as in the month of Kara Irio. From the one word meno, meaning month, they've gotten in the month of, and then the bit that they couldn't translate, Kara Irio, they've just given it a name. It is a month called Kara Irio. They do it again. Dikatade oles 1. Ole, they've translated as olive oil. Ole. And again, dikata, they have no idea what that means, so it must be someone's name. Dicte. To dicte. 9.6 liters of olive oil. Wode wio meno pasiteois 1. Kera sio oles 1. They have actually translated wode wio meno to mean in the month of the roses. How does Wodewio become roses? According to them, Wodewios is an early form of Rodon for rose. Listen to that again. Wodewio, they assume, means Rodon. Is it Wodon or is it Wodewio? If it was Wodon, I'd agree with them. It is Wodewio. They've assumed means Rodon for rose. So they're saying that it means in the month of the roses for all the gods, 9.6 liters of olive oil. Again, pare. They have no idea what it means. So they think it means it is for pare. Again, oles just becomes olive oil. For kerasia. Again, they have no idea of what that means, so it must be for someone. This is a recurring theme. And then of course they assume that aminisode is referring to amnisos. And if the translation was correct, it could. But who's to say that those symbols actually say aminisode? It is ridiculous to assume this translation is even correct at all. I want it to be correct. I want to know the truth. I want to translate these documents. But I feel like Ventris has rushed into translating it because it was his aim to find a solution. He wanted to be great like Arthur Evans and go down in history, and he has. Because people are not checking the facts. People are assuming because it's on Wikipedia, it must be true. Always check the facts. Always question it and say, is this enough evidence to prove it's true? To prove it makes sense? I'm not saying that it can't be translated or that it's not Greek. The translation method used by Ventris and Chadwick make no sense. And you can see that clearly when you try to read any of these tablets and the supposed translations by these people. Like myself, I just want to find out the truth and translate these texts. But how can I possibly agree with this? It makes no sense.